Do I have auto jump turned on? Yes, I have auto jump turned. Oh my gosh. What's up, agents? Zer here, and welcome back to the Zervival series. This is episode 5. Remember, we streamed the last episode, which, by the way, the plan is to do one episode as a video and one episode as a live stream Tuesday and Thursday. If you guys get confused later on, that's why things are like this. But regardless, last time we went caving to find gold so that we would not annoy piglins, and then we spent way too long to find this warp forest, and I had to do some stuff in between episodes so that I would be able to find my way back home. One thing I do want to show off, yeah, we got an absolute ton, and I mean a ton of stuff. Some of this stuff I actually ended up getting from bartering, but we also got a bunch of nylium, both warped and crimson. I wanted to go ahead and throw this stuff inside of my base back in the overworld. Before we go ahead and get started with that, I want to show you guys something really quick that I did in between the stream from last week and this particular episode. Alright, so if we actually go back to my worlds list, I made this creative copy of this. So this is a direct copy of my Zervival series world, so I can go ahead and join this, but this is strictly creative mode. So I will make sure that I do all of my experimentation and whatnot in this particular world, so I'm doing things legit in the other world. But one thing that I did end up doing, I actually had to go into the F3 screen and figure out where I was when I spawned in the other place. So basically what I did /kill, and I'm hoping that, oh, I do not have commands enabled. Oh geez, lag when I'm spawning back in. But yeah, the reason why I'm showing this off is because I actually had to basically go through the Nether and fly around until I could find out where I was. So at least I have my coordinates down. We are back in the Nether, the exact same Nether, and we built this little Strider dock right here. So basically, we have to get to the coordinates that we can see right up here, which, let me just say, it took way too long flying around to actually figure things out. I did manage to figure it out, so we have to do this in survival. Alright, so what I actually need to go ahead and do before we actually head back over to our portal. Oh my gosh, you startled me for a moment. I'm assuming, yeah, I do still have my gold boots, so that's at the very least enough to keep you happy. Yeah, what I actually want to go ahead and do before I head back to the overworld is I want to get as much netherrack as I possibly can so I can go ahead and bone meal all my nylium back in the overworld. Admittedly, I do have quite a bit of both kinds of nylium, but I don't know if I actually have enough. At the same time, this does give me a little bit of an excuse to see if I can potentially end up finding not only some extra gold, but some nether quartz as well. I'm just trying to see, like, if is there anything in particular that I could potentially grab before I head back out, and is there anything that I don't necessarily need right now that I can get rid of? So what I think I'm going to do at this point, I think I've got enough netherrack for the time being, and I also don't need these crimson fences either, so I can go ahead and get rid of these. I think I'm actually good to go ahead and head back home. So I do have to, at the very least, open up my F3 screen so I can see what my coordinates are. So I have to basically go through a list of coordinates, but it's better than nothing. That's for sure. And I just realized I do not have a fence gate. Right, Strider boy, go ahead and take this out. Place that there so that you don't escape. Can I go ahead and throw you over? No, I cannot. Do I have auto jump turned on? Yes, I have auto jump turned. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and head on out. And I think from here, you're good to go. So now I just have to follow coordinates that I have set up, which is going to be a bit annoying to have to go through, but at the same time, it'll be a lot faster because I was thinking about just rewatching my live stream and figuring things out from there, but I did not have coordinates there, so I think this is the best solution I have right now. direction. I think I'm home clear now. Yeah, there we go. I finally found it. Took way too many turns, and at least there's my portal off right over there, which is awesome. At least we made it back. Took long enough. Go ahead and lock you in here. So I don't think you should be able to go anywhere, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, at least we're back home, which is not bad. But we also did get some extra gold, so I suppose if we go back, we can go ahead and do a little bit of bartering. I also do know that there are going to be certain things that I do not want to get from these guys that I can just get rid of. I got soul speed 2 boots. That is not bad. I can't put them on right now because I don't think I can do that without making them mad. Well, this is actually some fairly decent loot. We got soul speed 2 boots. We also got a soul speed 2 book, which is really good. We've got 9 crying obsidian, so we have enough to make a respawn anchor, which is really good. We did not have enough previously when we did stuff on the live stream. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do, I can go ahead and craft that. I'm pretty sure I have what I need to do it. So 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. We get ourselves a respawn anchor. Cool. And what's the best place to put this respawn anchor? Maybe up near my nether portal? I can definitely refill it right now, but I don't think I'm going to need that respawn anchor for the moment. So not quite 9 lives. That's not bad, because we did get some new achievements in one of the more recent snapshots, which is actually not bad. Okay, so our respawn point has been set, but that's not gonna make a difference because we're gonna reset our spawn back home. Now I just need to find my boat, which I do not have my inventory, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, there's my boat. It's in this little tiny cove. Okay, that works. Our plan is to actually make a ghost ship in the middle of this ocean right here, so that's not going to be bad by any means necessary. But at the same time, we still have to make absolute tons and tons of plans in order to do that. And we also need an absolute ton of warp stuff in order to actually pull that off, which is why we actually went in there looking for that. Oh geez, a lag spike. My next question is, where am I actually going to end up putting some of this crimson and warp stuff so I can grow it? Right, so since I did get some iron nuggets from these guys, I am pretty sure I do that and I do this. Okay, yes, we can make chains, which is good to know. I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't need them for the time being. I'll probably need those later. What I'm thinking is I could potentially just build 2 9x9 sections specifically dedicated for the warped in crimson stuff. I think would actually be a good idea, all things considered. And also, because the nether wart blocks from both variants can be put in a composter, I can use that as a source of bone meal. If I go ahead and go along like this, I can take my netherrack and bone meal you. And I've got a nice solid barrier between the 2 types of nylium, so I don't have to worry about bone mealing one and accidentally getting the other. But why am I not actually using stone shovels? Why did I not think of that? That way I'm not wasting all my precious iron on this kind of stuff. I also don't think I have enough bone meal for absolutely every single piece of nylium and netherrack that I'm gonna put down. But at the same time, it shouldn't make too much of a difference because I'm pretty sure I can get absolute tons and tons of bone meal from the nether wart blocks and warp nether wart blocks, actually. I think what I'm gonna do for the time being is just bone meal at least a little bit right here. My gosh, these particles are so incredibly large. I'll have to change my particle settings in a little bit. We go ahead and grow a couple of our warped in nylium fungus, not nylium, warped in crimson funguses, excuse me. There we go. So we got ourselves a couple of these funguses, which is not too bad. Go ahead and use up as much as we can of our... Actually, no, let's not use up as much as we can of our bone meal, actually. One thing I will say, we at least have a decent source of crimson and warp stuff now, which is really good. There's no denying that. Suppose while I'm in here getting some very specific materials, I can get composter. I do want to automate this at this point, the composter. Except I don't have the means to do that just yet. I don't have enough iron for that. But at the same time, at least this is going to be a lot useful for getting the bone meal. And hey, we got a lot. I mean a lot of the warped wart blocks, which is really good. And we're about to have the same thing happen with absolutely all of our regular wart blocks. I'll be honest, this is extremely annoying to have to go through considering we don't have enough iron to make this automated. It's nighttime, but we also got 25 bone meal from that, so that's actually really good. I may just stream making the actual ghost ship itself. That should make things actually a whole heck of a lot easier, because in that way I can get some feedback from you guys. The current plan is to do a stream and a video once every week. We're also gonna need ourselves some more hose, so that we should be able to get ourselves the fort blocks a lot easier. You know, I may in between episodes actually have to go out caving, or at least mining anyway, to find some more iron so I can go ahead and automate the bone meal process for growing all this stuff. Unless I'm missing something completely obvious and these will actually grow naturally, but even then, like if I need a ton of the warped wood for this ghost ship, that's not gonna be fast enough. So why am I not thinking about this? I could bone meal a little bit of the ground, even though a lot of this is done accidentally. Harvest these roots and also the vines for a little extra bone meal. Why am I not doing that? Honestly, I have absolutely no clue. But I think other than that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end off the episode here, because I really do have to get an absolute ton, and I mean a ton, of the warped wood in order to go ahead and build this ghost ship. And again, if you guys don't know how the plans work for this series, I do one video and then I do one live stream. So hopefully, if things go according to plan, Thursday we should have a live stream which will be the actual next episode, and we'll try to do our best to go ahead and get the ghost ship started. But other than that, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.